Television series in your closet that might have quote unquote sucked that you can remember
A television series
that you were in
that I was in?
or that you might have been a part of that fell apart?
I've never been in a television series. So there. But when I started, the first job I had, I was a guest star on Lou Grant. That didn't suck, but it was, and then I just did 30 Rock. But other than that, I don't think I've even appeared on any of them.
So what was the part that you had in Lou Graham?
I played, it was a story ripped from the headlines, and I was a neighbor of an old man. And me and my little friends had, our ball would get on his lawn, and we had a bad relationship with him, and then decided to scare him at night and ride our bikes on his porch and, make scary sounds. And he, being elderly and scared anyway, shot through the window and killed me. And that's something that had just really happened. So.
Wow.
So it was a newspaper show. It was a show about a newspaper. So it was that story.
Kind of like what Law and Order does, huh?
Yeah.
Gotcha. So what do you remember about the first time that you went to Vegas?
The first time I went, I kind of remember it. I didn't know, it was so hot. I was shocked at how hot it was in my memory. And I remember getting in a little glass pod that was like a train, but it was a pod that got you from one hotel to another without suffocating in the heat. I was amazed by the heat.
Yeah, but it's dry heat, not like...
It's true, very different. New York heat is just impossible.
I know. Did you gamble? Are you a gambler? Are you into the horses? Like this guy?
I'm not a gambler. I've only been to Las Vegas to promote things or to see fights and things like that. I've gone for some great entertainment, but I don't think I've even ever sat at a table there and gambled.
In a way, this is so Peter Tolen. I mean, he admitted in the other room that this is based on him.
Yeah.
Did you hang out with him? Did you tail him? Did you try and get some of his mannerisms down?
Maybe unconsciously a bit, Yeah, I definitely asked him a million questions, and he, particularly about gambling, because I don't know that very well. And like when we were at the track, horse racing stuff, I didn't know. I used to have to tell him, I used to say, I don't even know what I'm talking about. Is this good or bad? Like, I didn't know what it meant. And he would explain it to me, and then he would finally put a piece of paper, that said what the bet was under the teller, so I could say, I'll take the trifecta double or nothing, something on the something in the third place of the I didn't know what I was talking about. So I couldn't remember those lines, so he had to hold them up for me.
I love the name of this horse. I mean, you
What
must have
is the
passed the
name?
potatoes.
Pass the potatoes. Yeah, it's funny. There's a good clip of a horse that just jumps the fence and starts wandering around at some point. I remember, yeah. Is that Pass the Potatoes? That might have been
It might
Pass.
have been past the potatoes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Also, there's a scene where you're meeting with your brother-in-law and you're like the language in front of the kids, and I mean,
Right.
he's cursing like
Yeah.
a sailor.
Yeah.
So, do you find that you and Sarah are very conscious of that when you're around your own children, like how you communicate with each other?
Yes, more and more. He's getting near 6, so he really understands. And she's very good about that. I'm looser with my language than. But whenever he does catch me, I say, you can see. He says, that's not a nice way to say that, because he's very, even. You're not even supposed to say things that I didn't even really think are bad, And he'll say, it's not a nice way to put that. So I always say, in your own family, you can though. You can put it that way if you're talking to me or mom. Just when you're outside.
Is it something you can repeat?
What was the most recent one? I might have said ass, I think, instead of behind or whatever. Or you're not even supposed to call people fat, according to him. You can't say, I can't say fat, which I guess is nice. That isn't a very nice word.
Yeah, that's a
But
nice.
he's very sensitive about it.
Hmm. Now tell me what you're going into next. What's the following project?
I don't know. I have right now the summer off, which will be really nice, and then I might be doing a film in the late summer, but I haven't. It's not all done and committed to, so. But that would be nice.
What's Diminished Capacity?
Diminished Capacity is a movie that's coming out a week after this one, with Alan Alda and me, and Terry Kinney directed it. It's a very nice film.
And your role in that is what?
I play. I guess I'm a nephew in that one, and he's my uncle. And the thing is, I've had a head injury, so I have very poor short-term memory in the movie, and he is losing his memory as he's aging.
Oh.
So it's kind of the two of us crossing each other and trying to help each other kind of get through this period. And it's a sad movie, but also very funny.
Well, looking forward to that. Thanks.
Yeah.
Nice to see you
Thank
again.
you. Nice to see you too.